Welcome to another episode of Carla's Kitchen Chronicles. Thank you for joining me for a delicious drink, and I am trying a recipe that I've wanted to try now for a while. But it's roast duck. I never made duck before, so this was like it wasn't challenging, but I kind of bring myself up to doing it. Anyway, today I'm drinking a martini, and it's made with cranberry, Saint Germain, and vodka. That's it. I didn't have any spritzer, so that's it. But it's really good, and I shaken, not stirred, and it has a cherry in it. So join me in the kitchen for roasted duck and a nice drink. Cheers.
Okay guys, here are my fruits and vegetables that I'm using to make my stuffing for my duck. I actually made some grill mark on some of them in the oven. I'm melting the butter so I could go ahead and get that put in a bowl so we can combine it together. So after I'm melting my butter, I'm gonna pour it off into a bowl like I'm doing here. Once it's in the bowl, I can go ahead and add the lemon juice, my honey. I gotta get that in there a little bit because the honey is raw honey and it was so good. So it takes a little time to get off the spoon there. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend it together a little bit, mix it in. Then I'm gonna add my fruits and vegetables. Add them in together, getting everything in. Some of the, like I said, some of them are grilled mark and some is just still freshly cut. And I'm gonna stir it in together to blend with the honey, lime, and butter mix. Now I have my turkey where I did a little slits on the skin, not the meat underneath. And seasoning it with fresh ground black pepper and kosher salt. And you want to be generous. Don't overdo it, but generous enough, because that's pretty much the only seasoning. Then I go ahead and stuff my vegetables far and as much as I got in there, and then I put the rest on the bottom. And then you pour off the juice. You want to get that juice out of there and pour it on top of that duck. Look at that. Look how pretty it looks already. So pretty, right? So pretty. The oven's still at 475 after I did the grilling. And I put it in there to start at 475 for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to turn it down and put it back in. I'm going to turn it down and let it roast for 30 minutes. Joe's turning it for me. And we repeat this process back and forth, turn it back and forth for 30 minutes on each side for about a few hours. And I'm going to make my glaze, melt in some more butter. I love butter. And I'm gonna add wine to it. I thought I had my wine video, but I didn't have that. But I added wine to it, and I'm cooking it down, cooking off the wine, and then I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients to make the glaze. So here I go. I'm gonna go ahead and add the I believe I'm adding the lemon juice. Yeah, I was right. Look at that. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the honey. Yep, same nice raw honey. I love it. Yes, ask me how many times I took some of that into my hand. Yummy. Trying to get that honey off of that spoon is something. And there it is. That's melted. I'm adding my thyme. And you're going to let the thyme cook until it turns to a nice brown color. And then you're going to remove it from the sauce. And what I did was, when I removed it from the sauce, I let it sit on low simmering and thicken just a little bit. And then I turned it off and let it sit so it could get even thicker. The glaze could come together well. As you can see here, my my duck is ready for glazing. That looks so pretty. Now with the glazing, it called for you to put it in for longer, but I cut the time down, but I still ended up, the glaze got a little burnt, but have no fear. It was still moist. It was still good. with all that butter and everything that went in on it, it came out so nice. My husband said 10 out of 10. It was delicious. The stuffing was great. I mean, see the little burns on there, but trust me when I tell you, the meat was so moist, so tender, so good. You just have to watch that glaze. And this is my first time making this, but I think I did pretty good for my first time. Next time, it will be even better. I hope you guys try it and enjoy. Look at that. So pretty.